You were there. I was not there. Check the record. Wait now. You were there. I was not there. I was not there. Check the record. I was not there, but you were there. But I was not there. I was not there.
Nigeria. Oh my God. This is unbecoming, I'm telling you. Look at a country, a zoological republic, living in denial. Everybody is denying. Tinubu started school in the US as a woman. He ended it up as a man. It can only happen in Nigeria. No certificate. Nothing is working. Everybody is denying. Everybody is lying. Country full of lies and fabrications. When do you think this will end? Our PM just posted this, and he likes making caricature of this zoological republic, and that's the work of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you have followed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right from time, you will notice that anything that brings about the downfall and ridiculing of Nigeria, that's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu specialized in. And that is the only thing you can do so that a good country and a new country will emerge from Nigeria. We have told them they have run this country abase. They have finished it. Now look at old people, senators, saying you were there, I was not there. You were there, it's you, I saw you, this and that. What do you expect the children to do? The younger generation, the youths. Everybody, you see things, lies. They lie about their identity. They lie about their meeting. They lie everywhere. And that's what you think that should continue? No, it will not continue. Never. Now you can see the headline from Sahara Reporter. Say UN condemns attack by Boko Haram in Borno State. Says over 200 persons abducted. That is the kind of news you'll be getting. Just imagine, just use your mind to imagine the number that will be 200 people abducted, and then UN refused to divide Nigeria because they want to lord themselves over you using your natural resources. They have big heads that are sharing the natural resources money with them individually, so they are muted. When we are saying Biafra should go, people are dying, people are being kidnapped, there's this, there's that, UN will zip up their mouth, because reason being that the heads of this UN we are talking about are the Muslims. They have run that house to that point. So when you talk about division of Nigeria, they will tell you, oh, hell no, we will not do anything. But that is why we want to take it in our own form. We now call our own self-referendum. Self-referendum. Not the one that UN will do, but they will see it themselves that, oh, this group of people have decided on their own to separate themselves from Nigeria. And when people are united, you never can stop their force. When people make decision and they are united and they stand by it, you never can stand on their way. That is why unity is called what? Strength.
The West African nation of Nigeria is on the brink of an economic meltdown. Rising inflation rates and skyrocketing prices of food have exacerbated the crisis. Basic necessities have become luxuries for people in Nigeria. Desperate to get food, residents in Nigeria's capital city of Abuja are breaking into government warehouses to steal food and grains. To contain the crisis, the Nigerian government has now beefed up security at its food warehouses. Here's our report.
Africa's largest economy is battling its worst ever crisis. With soaring inflation and skyrocketing food costs, Nigeria is on the brink of a meltdown. And the turmoil has been the most punishing for its people. There have been angry protests and nationwide strikes. But the plight of Nigeria's citizens is only deteriorating. A litre of petrol costs more than 3 times what it did just months ago. Wages have not been keeping up with the mounting cost of living. What's worse is that prices of food staples have more than doubled in the past year.
I cannot afford to buy petrol to power my generator to water the farm because of the high cost of petrol. Things are difficult in the country. Food is expensive as well as several other items. The price of gari and rice are high. With these high costs of goods, we cannot train our children in school or manage to buy any food.
Now, desperate to fight starvation, many are turning to theft and looting. In Nigeria's capital city of Abuja, hundreds are forcing their way into warehouses and stealing food. Incidents of food theft and looting of warehouses are becoming a common sight in Nigeria. The authorities, overwhelmed by the scale of the crisis, are scrambling to maintain order. They're calling it a crime beyond hunger. The National Emergency Management Agency has vowed to fortify its facilities. The security measures around these food facilities have now been tightened. The government says it's determined to prevent further breaches of law and order. Experts believe the current situation is so dire that it might leave the future generations struggling to get food.
We are suffering.
We are suffering in Nigeria. It was not like this before, and we want a change for good. There is real hunger in Nigeria. Children are hungry, adults are hungry, and there's just too much suffering.
Thousands are devoid of basic food products like meat, eggs, and milk. In the northern regions, desperation is reaching new heights every day, as people resort to consuming low-grade rice that's fit only for fish. Anthills are becoming treasure troves as people scavenge for stored grains. A testament to the dire circumstances gripping the nation. The origins of Nigeria's woes can be traced back to the policies enacted by its president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Since assuming office in May last year, his decisions have only exacerbated the nation's plight. He scrapped fuel subsidies, brought in currency controls, and this shot up petrol prices and plummeted Nigeria's currency naira against the US dollar. Inflation rates have been on a relentless climb in Nigeria in 27 years. To be precise, Tinubu's policy changes unleashed a tidal wave of economic turmoil. However, the Nigerian president touts these measures as bold reforms aimed at reviving the economy. He says that by doing this, Nigeria has saved over 1 trillion naira, which is equivalent to over $1 billion US. He also asked citizens to be patient, as he says the reforms will take some time to take effect. Tinubu believes his policies will attract foreign investment, which will turn Nigeria's fate. But critics argue that the policy changes have only served to widen the gap between the haves and the have-nots. The situation has only pushed the most vulnerable members of society into further despair.
All right, thank you very much. You can see things yourself. It is better being reported from international countries so that people will understand that, yes, it is not something coded or something that people are lying about. It is happening live in Nigeria. Nigeria is gone. Hunger ravaging the land, lack of money and all that. Fall of Naira, pleading that they will split the country so that other regions will know how to take care of their regions. They said, no, we die here. Hey, this is hopeless situation indeed. I tell you the truth. Please help us to share. Help us also to like and subscribe. God bless you.